You've mentioned too that most actors are not good business people. How did you hone your left brain side, your logical side? Is that coming from
Still
a family?
working on it.
Oh, okay.
Still working. It's not. It's a work in progress. But I think I've done good because I'm still making movies and still driving expensive cars. So there must be some good work done on the left side too.
Well, do you think that that's the reason many creative people fail and move home, so to speak, is because that money side is not?
I've known great filmmakers who didn't have a moment to consider themselves moving away from themselves and realize how great they are. They were stuck in that room, that loneliness, that monotonous sounding television music, or lulled by drugs or alcohol. They didn't know the limit and they killed themselves at the peak of their performing abilities. It's happened to a few in India too. I feel very bad, sad.
Is that because they let themselves go to?
No, because they have not. They either they believe the press too much of what's written about them and truly believe that that's what they are, or they take criticism to the very extreme and think that they're finished. It's like Chaplin sitting at Gold Rush for 2 weeks saying that I'm dried out. I can't do anymore. I'm finished. But there was a fantastic crew sitting around him, pampering him. There was a lot of money being wasted. There wasn't a hard producer cracking the whip, but it got him through, and he went on for a few more years doing what he had to do. That's very important for an actor. Somebody has to tell us, it can't be the agent, it can't be the producer. It has to be him. To look into the mirror and feel happy about what he has achieved and how much more he can do by living.
Actress Dee Wallace said, if you believe the good, then you have to believe the bad.
Oh, yes, but you believe, but don't keel over to the wrong side, whichever side it is. That when you keel over, then you go down. And that's, I've had moments, many moments of indecision, confusion, and suddenly I realized that there's so many things that I didn't train well for. And then you sort of set goals that you can achieve, and then you realize that's the only way to live a life. Because if you have a bicycle, you want a motorcycle. If you have a motorcycle, you want a car. You have a car, you want an airplane to fly, and then your own. And probably a fleet of airplanes that you could become a owner of airway. I mean, there's no end to it, but there's some place you'll have to settle and see that you don't get into the Peter principle of everybody reaches their level of incompetency. So you must stop just before then.
Is it also about managing expectations, your own and other people's?
Yes, yes. I mean, it's complicated. It's very easy to advise, especially you give me a case. I'm a great advisor. I don't know how to do it to myself, and that applies for everyone. And so it's a bit of listening, bit of disagreeing, bit of agreeing, and bit of coming to terms with what you really are, and understanding that this world is so full of talent, and you're only one among them. It takes a long time to adjust to that truth, especially when you read good press. So, but I'm the best. There's nobody around like me. And then you have to sit down, ruminate, and understand that many have said this before. It's too many.